What's happening, everyone? My name is Adrian. Welcome back. Welcome. Just need to make sure the microphone's on. I was so worried the microphone wasn't on. But yes, welcome back. Welcome back to What the Pan. Hope you're doing well, doing good, doing great. What's going on? How you doing? So, we recently reached 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much again. And in the 1,000 celebration video, I also announced that one of the things I announced is that I'll be starting a new project, which I plan to start for next year. If you missed out, link to the video up here. But yes, the project basically is that I am looking for a car that I can take on a long European road trip to Romania and leave in Romania, because if you didn't know, my other half is Romanian, we have a place there, and basically it's inconvenient to not have a car in the part of Romania we are. So it'll be nice to have a car that we can, as a family, travel around, go where we want. Yeah, especially when we have a little one now as well. So the whole point is to find a left-hand drive car, because you can't register a new right-hand drive car in Romania because the laws have changed. So I can't remember when and how long ago, but the laws have changed, which means I can't register a new right-hand drive car in Romania in this current day and age. It'd be nice if I can, but I can't, because in today's video you will basically see the struggles that I have finding the appropriate car, the car that I ideally want to leave in Romania, basically. So basically, yeah, in today's video, I will go over the different platforms I'll be using to search for the car that I'm looking for, the left-hand drive car I'm looking for. Ideally, yes, like I said, it needs to be left-hand drive, needs to be up to a particular budget. I don't want to spend too much on a car that we're only driving like maybe be seeing once or twice a year. So I don't want to spend too much on it. It has to be like a car I like. It can't just be a boring car. It needs to be within the budget. So it's been a struggle since I announced the project. So I've been searching every day and night, seeing what new listings are up, and the options are so limited. In like, especially when you're looking for a left-hand drive car in the UK, the options you have is so limited. Seriously, so boring, and it's the same cars over and over again, because a lot of these cars aren't getting sold, so you're seeing the same things being relisted again and again and again. And then when there is something that looks a bit interesting, it's a bit overpriced. But yeah, you'll see that. So today, in like today's video, it's basically going to be capturing sort of like a view, a segment every day of what it looks like from my point of view, what it looks like looking for this particular car that I want to take with us as a family car to Romania. Ideally, if I can get a Golf, I would get a Golf. If I can get an Audi A4 Avant, I would love that, or even just a standard Audi A4. I wouldn't mind a BMW 3 Series Touring or 5 Series Touring, but you think those would be very easy options to find, especially within a nice, decent budget. But what you will see that cars are so much more expensive when they're left-hand drive, and options are very thin, very short on options. But let's get started with today's search. I'm going to start a fresh search with you guys. So I'm going to start from fresh, and every day for the next for this week, I will capture my search, any new searches I find, and just you're gonna get an idea how difficult it is. And then maybe at the end of the video we'll kind of discuss other options that we might have to explore. So to get started, what should we look at first? We're going to start with eBay, Autotrader. I don't see a point in doing Gumtree, because what I've noticed with Gumtree is that you're just going to see the same results from eBay on Gumtree, and Facebook Marketplace, forget about it. All right, so let's start with eBay. So let's do a screen record so we know what's going on. So let's start off with left-hand drive. We want to, left-hand drive. We're in the cars category. I'm going to filter it by automatic and semi-automatic, just because if my missus wants to drive it, it'll make her life easier as well. Does limit my options, but life is easier with an automatic car anyways. I don't see the fuss of it. I'm not a racing driver. I don't need a manual car. But let's see. So automatic, semi-automatic, filtered by petrol, and then budget. I'm gonna set a budget limit to 5,500. I'm not gonna spend 5,500 for a car for Romania, but if you hear a little girl going ha 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 ba ba ba, my little girl's just come into the room. She is so energetic right now. But yeah, so I'm setting the limit to 5,500 because I want to see cars out of my budget. I max I want to spend 3.5. Max I want to spend 3.5. I didn't want to spend less. Oh, she's mum. Yes, cool. Give her the iPhone now. Sort her out. But anyways, save the search so we can continue using this filter, the search filter for the next few days, for the next week actually. So let's go over our options. This one, first option we see, left hand drive Infinity 4.5 litre V8. Looks like a good price, but then until you did look, oh, it's got a head gasket issue, overheats, then meh. Ronald actually warned me about this one because I was actually very interested in this option at first because it's 3,500 and it seems like a decent car, but then Ronald just goes on and tells me like it might be a bit of a myth trying to find parts for this particular car. I'm gonna explore how difficult it is to get parts for this because it might actually be one of the best options I have. Honda CR-V, boring. Honda MDX, boring. Ignore those. I mean, they are the sensible option, but do I want to drive in a... What color even is that? Beige, gold, off yellow. But no. Mercedes 190E, that's way too old. Yes, Amelia, I know we don't like the Mercedes. The San Francisco police car, as cool as that is, at £2,850. I don't think it's a good idea driving in a replica police car all across Europe, especially an American replica police car all across Europe. So no, Ford Focus. I quite like the idea of a Ford Focus because I mean, if we want to modify it, we can modify it. We can make it look cool. I'm going to look into this one a bit more, so I'm going to bookmark this one. Ford Mustang. What we're going to notice, there's going to be a load of American cars, kind of like this, in particular, this kind of style. As cool as it is, it's a no because I don't think it's a sensible family car, and I know so little about American cars, especially like a Ford Mustang. Yes, ba 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 ba. This one I've seen online for so long. I actually like this one so much because my first car was exactly this color, this style. I'm not sure if it's a HSE pack. If it was a HSE pack, it's the exact same one I had basically, but left-hand drive. But I just think this one will be so much of a pain to get back on the road because this has no MOT. It's been sitting around for a very long time. I know, Amelia, it looks cool. It's a Freelander. It's my first car, and it might be nostalgic. I don't know if does it have levers? If it had levers as well, it means it's oh, is it levers? It's kind of like, I don't know. It's so mucky. It looks so mucky inside. I'm not even sure. Is it? I think it is levers. Oh, it's It's the SE. Oh, it's half lever. It's half lever. SE, so it's not HSC. It's not the top trim level. It's not Lux spec. But I don't know if I want to put myself into the headache of having to put that one back on the road. But this one why did I bookmark this? Why did I bookmark this Jeep Cherokee? I don't know why. We'll look into this. I'll look into this later. Ford Focus, bit too much for that mileage. Volvo XC90, boring and very out. Screen. I don't know. Meh. We'll explore it. We'll explore it. No, that Mercedes. Nope. Honda Civic, boring. Nope. I'm not part of the A team. That looks chaos, so no. Nissan, nope. PT Cruiser, nope. Dodge Journey, nope. This I think is kind of cool, but it looks boring. I would still gonna bookmark this. Just I'm gonna get Ronald's opinion again. I'm not sure. This is like 50-50. No, it's not even 50-50. I just kind of because people have this kind of sleeper kind of the sleeper Volvos. I don't know if this is one in particular, but we'll bookmark this one now. Peugeot, no. That Jaguar S-Type, no. Does it really have that low mileage? I don't believe it, but I don't know. I'm not really a Jag kind of guy. I did look at Jag F-Types before I got my Porsche before, but no. That's too sus. Zero feedback. Smart car, no. It's so expensive for a smart car. Yep, that's missing a whole front end, so no, I'm not going to jump into a complicated project as complicated as that. No to a Toyota because that's just boring, and it's a two-door. Ford Mustang, see, another one, another Ford Mustang. Another Ford Mustang. You're going to see a lot of those, but let me get some water first. But as you notice, I've got a very nice and clean desk because my wife would tell me off if I recorded this with a very dusty desk. So I had to tidy up my desk a bit before I recorded this video today. But yeah, another smart car. This Mercedes is too old. Honda CRX, no. As cool as that is, I used to actually really like the Honda CRX, but no in this case because it needs to be a bit of a family car. See, another Ford Mustang. No, don't like that Mercedes. Ford Pontiac, and Ford Pontiac. Why did I say Ford Pontiac? Pontiac Firebird, no. Chevrolet Camaro, no. And this seller, their cars are in Spain, so I don't know why they list as if they're like 60 miles away from me. So no, those are options on eBay. So let's have a look. How did I search for them on Autotrader? Let's have a look. Do I put, how many results do I get if I just do left hand drive? Oh yeah, I didn't mention. Reason why I typed left hand drive as opposed to LHD, you actually get more results using left hand drive as opposed to LHD. I did both on Autotrader just now. You're going to see that there's a lot less results on Autotrader. So there's 54 here. Petrol and yes, my daughter's very playful, just saying. But 29 and oh, I would really like that, but no, that's out of the budget. So let's start from the lowest. Let's save the search. I'll save the search later anyways. Did I start with the lowest? I know, it's just giving me all the most expensive ones for some reason. Wait, where is my... Did I not just start from the lowest to highest? Wait, what? Oh, duh, it's just showing me all the Porsches. Get rid of that, get rid of that. So, okay, so... no. Renault Scenic. Smart, no. Nissan Murano, no. Smart, no. Mercedes, no. See, that same Jaguar S-Type, no. Q7, that's for the mileage that it has and that the price, no. So I actually had to look at this. I didn't realise they made the 2.5 for the Mark 6 Golf. I only thought it was a thing for the Mark 4. So maybe it's just an option for the European market. So it's kind of interesting because the 2.5 litre V5, I think it's a V5, V5 actually is a 170 brake horsepower engine. It sounds quite nice when you have the right exhaust on it, but might be an option. So I'm gonna sort that out later anyways. But that's an interesting option. Yes, Amelia, I'm almost done. Daddy's almost done. I'll come play with you in a bit. Yeah, I don't want to go too far now because the other one's a bit too... Yeah, Mazda 5, no, that's not left-hand drive, this red one here. And then page 2, that's also not left-hand drive. That's a CDI, so I don't know why it's listed here as a petrol. And no. So I think in Autotrader, the only decent option was that 2.5 litre Golf, actually. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to look into those options a bit more. We'll recap the next day as to why they might not be the best options. I don't know. But we'll recap tomorrow. I'll look at some new options if there's any new listings tomorrow as well. But yeah, you just get a very good idea of what. To be fair, I really like the idea of that Golf, the 2.5 litre. I just don't know if I like it that much. But anyways, we'll catch up tomorrow and recap on some of the options I've bookmarked. Hey, so it's the following day. I arrived a little bit early at work, so I thought I'd just quickly have a look at if there's new uploads for left-hand drive cars. So to start off with, actually, apologies for the lighting. It is like what time is it? 7:20ish in the morning. Does this help? Light. So let me quickly put screen recording in. I looked into the head gasket for the Infinity. What I was thinking, you can actually get the parts in the UK, but oh yeah, sorry for the audio as well, because I obviously forgot the microphone this morning. I didn't think to bring the microphone with me to work. But anyways, yeah, for the head gasket for the Infinity, can actually get the parts in the UK, surprisingly. And but what I was thinking is, do I actually want a headache? Because I want it to be something that I can just do a little bit of work on and then go on a massive road trip on, not a car that I don't know for certain if one thing's going to fix it or if it's going to turn into a completely different project, into a very big project, and then just throw money at a car that I'm not sure it's going to be fixed. But anyways, let's get started. Screen recording is on right now, and as you can see, you can see my other save searches. But as you can see, there is a blue dot, meaning there are some new uploads. How is that new? That's probably just got relisted. So you can see the top search, we've already seen that one. We've already seen that Honda. Maybe it's just, I don't know, but it's only showing 9 results. I was thinking maybe it's just showing all the results I've already seen on the computer, because it's not remembered I've seen all those results on the phone. But obviously, it's picked up 9 results. So obviously all 9 of these have relisted. So we've definitely seen these yesterday. This yesterday, the Infinity. We've seen the Honda yesterday. We've seen the PT Cruiser. We've seen this Jeep Cherokee. This left-hand drive Ford Escape, no, not seen. But well, it's I kind of like it. So it's got a bit dark. The automatic lights in the car park at work have just dimmed, so it's just minimal lighting. So now it just looks very the mood's been set. Mercedes, no, I don't need a limousine. What, 2 limousines? And then the Hyundai ATOS Prime 1.1, no, that's no. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, okay, I think that's it for today. I will continue to search for well, as you can see, you get the idea. There's not a lot of updates every day in terms of new cars being uploaded. Don't expect it anyways, especially when it's left-hand drive cars. You don't get a lot of left-hand drive cars in UK. But that's it for now. I might get a little bit more footage, more searches in after work. We'll see, who knows. Anyways, I'll get on with my day. Okay, so we are now on the third day of my search for the left-hand drive car for Romania. Yeah, before I get a nice and early cardio session in before I head into work. So let's have a look at what's new before I struggle to catch my breath. Alright, so let's get screen recording on. Okay, new ones up. Only the two today. Only the two on eBay today. So the Volvo, which we've seen already, and there's I don't think it's left-hand drive because the thing is with like left-hand, yeah, you will get days where, or searches where even non-left-hand drive cars appear in your search. So I don't think this MR2 is left-hand drive. No, it's not. Okay, that was nice and easy. Two cars, and we're done for day 3. So yeah, not every day you're gonna get loads of cars uploaded in the left-hand drive format. Shall I have a quick browse of Autotrader? Yeah, let's have a look at Autotrader anyways. Alright, let's clear my search. Oh, I have been looking at Porsches. You can clear the mileage. Done. Petro, Auto, remove PDK, left-hand drive, so you can see what I've been searching for in my spare time basically. Left-hand drive, and I think that's it. Okay, cool. Filter by most recent. Out of the. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Ooh, a Scirocco at 17k. That looks a bit spicy. It is left-hand drive as well. From that picture, yeah, you can tell it's left-hand drive, but yeah, 17k for green, heavily modified Scirocco. Yeah. Let's carry on. No, 175k, not quite the budget I want to spend. 5k, I've seen this one, we've seen this one already, so if this is part of the most recent search, then nothing else within the budget has been uploaded, because yeah, we've seen this before as well. Yeah, that's about it. So I decided, well, some of the favourites, the ones I favorited, we'll summarise on the 5th day basically. Yeah, so by the 5th day, after I've done all the searches, we'll have a look at all the results together. Right, that's it. I'm going to carry on with my bike ride. Okay, so day 4, we are at the office. Just arrived a bit early, so I thought I'll get this done now. Screen recording. I'm hoping to find something interesting. The thing, yeah, that's what I'm hoping to find, something interesting, because it's a car that I plan to keep in Romania, and I don't want something just boring and dull that even though I won't be driving it as often, like once or twice a year, but it still needs to be something that I'll enjoy driving out there, because we have some very nice roads where we live in Romania, so it'll be a waste not to have a nice car. But screen recording's on. Let's have a look. Not Autotrader, start off with eBay. Let's see. So there is some new cars. Well, I wouldn't say there's some new cars, there's the same cars popping up again. So we've got the Jeep Cherokee, that Infiniti, Volkswagen Passat 3.2 V6. So R32 Passat automatic, French reg, left-hand drive, 128k. Oh, add that to the basket. I'll save that for now, but that is quite an interesting one. Yeah, that is something I have in mind, like a nice It's a Passat. It's an estate. It's a 3.2. It's a nice sounding engine. French reg. Okay, I'll look into this one. So that has been added into my save searches. I'll look into this a bit more, and then we'll summarize everything on the Friday. Cool, I like that one. I like that. Everything else is we've seen before anyways. Autotrader, I doubt there's anything new on Autotrader, but let's have a look. So yeah, nothing that's showing up, but just in case, new most recently added. Nah, same cars. Okay, cool. That's it for today. So yeah, like I said, day 5 we'll view a few more new cars, and then we'll summarize the options we have, and then we'll discuss the plan. Maybe, I don't know, maybe, what am I maybe about anyways? Can't remember what I was gonna say, but yeah, Friday on the 5th day we'll discuss the options and going forward what the plan is going to be to finding the cars, because yeah, this video is not really like me trying to find a car in the space of 5 days. It's just kind of giving you point of view, an idea of what it's been like since I've been doing this search and the kind of results I'm getting. And as you can see, it's not like I'm getting a large variety of options, and the options aren't that great all the time. Anyways, catch up on day 5. So we are up to the last day now of this research insight point of view video for the hunt, the search for the Left Hand Drive Romania car for Romania. Yeah, it's the last day, and it's going better than I expected. Better than I expected, because well, since I started searching, I've not really had very good results, and it just so happened like today, well, when for this particular video, some interesting results have come out, but we'll discuss that later. But yeah, we're on day 5 now. I'm going to start the screen recording and have a look at let me get rid of this box. We're on we're on day 5 now, and I'm going to have a look at the last new results we're getting with the save search. See, that's what I get. The save search is maybe it's because it's cached it on this computer. It's different. I don't know, but I've got 35 showing up today for some reason. Let me see if it's different on the phone quickly. Let me browse quickly if it's different on the phone. Maybe because I've been looking on the phone for the past however many days. Oops. No, because now that I've searched on here, it's it's definitely, it knows that I've looked. Whatever. We'll continue. So obviously we've seen this one I've saved, which we'll just discuss later. These we've seen already, seen that already. No, that's I've saved already. Don't like Toyota Highlander. No, don't like it. Oh no, don't like that. Seen that already. No, definitely no. We've seen most of these already, I think. Yeah, we've seen that. No, don't like that. We've seen these. We've seen all of these. Nothing new here. Yeah, we have seen all of these. See, what I don't like as well, I think I discussed this already, when it shows up with all these cars that are not even in this country. These are in Spain. But yeah, that's it. So no actually like no new results. So yeah, no surprises. Well, especially based on the criterias I've set, the filters I've set. So let's have a quick browse of Autotrader. Don't forget to turn on screen recording. Boom. So Autotrader, save searches, left hand drive, most recent. Oh, I think we saw that. Yes, I think we saw that yesterday or the day before. But yeah, can't afford that. Not for the purpose of this car. I'm not going to spend that for to leave in Romania. But no other new ones as well. So let's stop this screen recording. Yeah, so no new cars, nothing to be discussed in that front then. So yeah, like I was trying to just, for the whole point of this video was to show like, I don't know how much of that noise you can hear, but typically whenever I'm doing something, someone's always either doing something in their garden or doing some DIY or something else in the house. But yeah, I hope you can't hear that noise through the mic. Otherwise, yes, let's continue. But yeah, the whole purpose of the video is to kind of showcase how difficult it is to look for a left-hand drive car in the UK. Well, it makes sense because there's no reason for you to buy a left-hand drive car in the UK because everyone that looks for a car in the UK is looking for a car that they can use in this country, which is a right-hand drive car. So there's no surprise that the results is very few. There's very few results and a very short of options. Okay, so let's discuss. So at first I didn't expect to find some cars that I'd actually be potentially interested in, and I was thinking of potentially exploring a plan B. Where it's like I'll still do the road trip but not leave the car in Romania. So I think the longest I can, so basically the idea is the plan B was to buy a normal car that I can, within the budget I can get in the UK, which is going to be a right hand drive car, and then do the road trip to Romania and then come back, and then we can look at what the whole journey's like, what kind of things you need to know traveling within certain countries in Europe, that kind of thing. It's going to be fun because it's going to be the first time I've ever driven such a large mileage across Europe. First time I'll be driving across Europe, to be fair. I've driven in parts of Europe, but not like going through multiple countries in Europe to reach a final destination. So that was plan B. So, but now that I have some options, that changes everything. So how about we go through my top two, and starting with, how about we look at number 2. I'm not sure if there's a point anyways, because in the back of my head, in my mind, I already have a favorite that's like well ahead. But in terms of top 2, because there was, you can say it's a top 3 because then, but there's no point discussing the third option because then it's just like, what's the point? But yeah, top 2, number 2 would be this Volkswagen Golf 2015, which so makes it a Mark 6 Golf, a late Mark 6 Golf with a 2.5 litre engine, 5-cylinder, which you don't see in the this spec is not available in the UK, which is interesting for me because the thought of a 2.5 litre 5-cylinder engine, and then if we slap a resonator on it, how is that going to sound? It's not going to be a super fast car. I think it's 170 brake. I think this is a 170 brake engine, so it's not like super fast, but it's going to sound really interesting. But the thing that lets it down is it's a Mark 6 Golf. It's the cloth interior. I would have preferred like a much nicer the leather interior. The cloth interior is just very there. I'm an interior snob. So if it's got cloth seats on, it puts me off. And the style is a very base Mark 6 shape. So it's very bland. So I'm gonna have to either put like a GTI kit on it, like a GTI body kit, so like bumper, rear bumper, side skirts, change up the wheels, just so it looks a bit nicer, a bit spicier. But the only thing is, like, for this to be fun for me is that it's a Mark 6 Golf. I own a Mark 6 Golf, and do I really want to do some content on another Mark 6 Golf and drive another Mark 6 Golf? Do I really want to? I mean, I know it's different. It's a different Mark 6 Golf, but is it interesting enough for me to take on as a project? Which takes us to my top option, which is the Passat, the 3.2 liter V6 Passat. It's a very nice price. It's on French registration plates, so I'm gonna have to ask the seller, the dealer, what's the deal with that? Because do I have to sort out the registration in terms of like I think it's what's I think the thing called the process, like IVA. I think it's the IVA or IV whatever, to have the car inspected, tested, to then be able to register it in the UK, to then get the UK registration plate. Because if it stays on the French plates, I believe it can only stay on the French plates in the UK for 6 months. Yeah, I've done a bit of research. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to ask this. Well, I'm gonna speak to the seller at some point, anyways. But yeah, I like this. This was what I had in mind from when I started a search for a left-hand drive car. I wanted an interesting, sort of like fun-ish, family-sized car, like an Audi A4 Avant or a Golf Estate of some sort, or even a BMW Touring. But this came up with the 3.2 litre V6, the Volkswagen 3.2 litre V6, which was then like, for me, like, ding. I mean, if it was the R36, oh my gosh, that would have been perfect. But I mean, beggars can't be choosers. I don't want to spend too much on the car anyways, and at this price, it's the 3.2. It still sounds amazing. It's a lovely little engine. Yeah, this looks quite tidy, and the mileage isn't too like crazy. It's gonna be interesting. The only thing is I don't like the color of the interior, so it might be a little bit of a project for me at first to then, like, maybe dye the leather, change the carpet, headliner, have it updated in the interior, update the interior a bit to make it a bit more me, shall I say. But that's if I get the car. That's the thing. That's if I get the car. So, I'm gonna definitely get in touch with this dealer and find out what's up with this Passat, and go from there. If I do end up going through the process of actually like buying this car, then obviously I will document the process and let you guys know what's up. But if not, then I have plan B. I'll still continue looking at left-hand drive cars every single day to see if anything else interesting pops up that is fun, and that will be an interesting project. And yeah, but in terms of, like, if I'm not successful with finding the left-hand drive car, then obviously I do have my plan B. My plan B, which is, like I said, I will still buy a car to drive to Romania, but it'll be a right-hand drive car that I'll be buying from the UK, something interesting and spicy. I had a few things in mind as well. For like what I've mentioned already, BMW Tourings. You can get very decent BMW Tourings, 3 Series or 5 Series, for a relatively very good price in the UK at the moment. So that potentially would be plan B. And yeah. So I mean, So the whole point of doing the video was just showing how unsuccessful I was going to be with looking for a car. But it turns out I ended up finding some cars I'm potentially interested in buying. So I might end up with another car soon. But if not, after, if I do end up going to see that Passat, It might not be a successful viewing, or I might find some flaws with the car, or I don't know. I don't know yet, but I will keep you updated in regards to what's going on with the Passat if I end up going to see it. But if not, like I said, there's still plan B. I'll still end up searching for a left-hand drive car. In regards to plan B, that probably works out maybe better, because then I won't have a car for such a long time I'm paying insurance for, and it's just sitting on the drive, and it's not doing anything until like summer next year. So then in terms of saving like costs for like insurance and other bits, I could be making a little bit of a saving. So maybe it might work out better to look for a car after the new year, so then I can then accommodate for time for working on it and then doing some test road trips out here. Who knows, but yeah, I will keep you all updated. Any questions, let me know. I hope you kind of found this video interesting. I don't know, some of you guys might find this kind of stuff interesting, some of you probably find it boring because I'm just talking throughout the whole video. But from me this week, that is all. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will hopefully have a video for next week, but be sure to like and subscribe. I'll catch you all next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.